You don't care?
I guess I could have brought the computer.
What's up with that hair?
What's up with that face? Let me see. Well, your side shot, you're doing this.
Yeah, like you're like the thinker on the toilet.
Really?
All right. You probably don't have a clue why we're here.
Are you the two who came by Daddy's?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out, how'd y'all know? Is he confessing?
We're just good detectives.
Cause I mean, I haven't.
What'd your
told
daddy
y'all
tell
about
you?
it.
What'd your dad tell you?
Y'all came by, well, I mean, I told him and my dude,
You told what?
told my daddy that my guy I live with.
Willie?
Yeah,
He ain't very nice.
no. No, he's mad cause he's still mad about that.
About that? Well, he told us he doesn't know who you are and you don't live there and all that stuff.
Oh, he think cause of my warrant.
Oh. So do you live with him in Culbertson?
Yeah.
Is that where you live?
Yes. And I haven't been out in like 4 or 5 years, but
Okay, let me tell you, while I was searching for you, everybody was telling me you were off on the dope in a bad way.
what's the bad way?
You were
I
just,
relapsed.
yeah, okay.
Are you clear right now, though?
Yeah.
Are you clear and you're
Yeah.
thinking straight and everything? And I also want to let you know that the DA's office is offering rehab, if you want it.
Yeah, I don't want it. I just put the application online for.
What's that?
It's a rehab, but wait 3 hours away though.
Are you interested in
I
rehab?
put an application in there the same day it came in.
So you've already done that on your own?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. What's
The-
your
you know
choice
what?
of drug?
Crack and weed.
Cracking weed.
Yeah, I'm tired. And then when Daddy told me y'all came over there, I'm all stressed out because I don't know. It's someone did.
Don't be
it's
stressed out
embarrassing.
because of us.
What's embarrassing? Take a breath. It's okay. We're not in a hurry.
They're trying to help you right now, but I know I just didn't want to face it.
Okay, let's get some background on. Let me just get some background on you. I'll just kind of get to know you and all that stuff, okay? Before we delve off into it, okay? Have you ever been the victim of a crime before?
Yeah.
Okay, what have you been the victim of?
Just being
Okay, was that ever reported to the police? Okay. What else?
But while I was on drugs, I mean, some days ain't the best, and they just take what they take and go on about their business. So I've had some non-wanted sex.
Okay. And I know you've been arrested a whole bunch of times. Is that right? Have you ever been arrested for prostitution?
Twice. Okay. Or what? Did they call it prostitution? Call it
Ludax?
Ludax.
Okay. That's fine.
Ludax or not offering to engage?
One offering to engage, and I think one of these.
Were you a suspect in the Ludax?
No, it was like a sting operation in the motel.
Okay.
So you've worked as a prostitute, and we don't care. I mean, I care for you that I wouldn't want you to put your body through that, but I don't care. We're not holding that against you. Does that make sense? Okay. Do you have any mental health history? Do you have anxiety, depression? Take any medicine?
No.
Do you have any medical problems?
No.
Have you in the past? Have you ever been treated for STDs or anything like that?
Okay. Do you have any kids?
One, she's 17.
Who has her?
My sister-in-law.
Have you ever been married? How long have you had a drug problem?
9 years.
How come you're in here now? Well, I know about you got arrested because you made a pretend phone call. I thought that was quite sharp. What, you had warrants for what?
I have a warrant for,
Violation is suspended?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm in the women's diversion program.
You're in the what?
Female diversion.
What's that?
It's a drug program. I've been AWOL on it for almost 3 months. I did it for 4 months in June, 1st of June.
Okay. Is that your only warrant, that violation? And is that why you tried to distract the officer, because you knew you had a warrant?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about what we're here to talk about. You tell me, you just start from the beginning, and then I'll ask you questions when I need clarification about stuff. How about that?
It's about that officer, right?
Yep.
I was on a relapse.
And weed or coke or both?
I was on coke that time.
Crack?
Crack.
Okay.
I was on 14th and Jordan.
Okay.
Where you were going south to northbound.
Doing what?
South to northbound on Jordan.
So you were on Jordan.
Uh-huh. And he rose up on.
Were you walking?
Yeah.
You don't have a car?
No.
Okay.
Well, I do, but then my brother has it, because I don't have a license.
Okay.
And anyways, he rode up on me.
Did he come from head on
He
or did he
came
come from
from
behind?
behind.
He came from behind you?
Mm.
Okay.
And I know I had a piece of crack pipe on me. I knew there was no crack because if you're on 14th and Jordan, but 14th, then you're not targeting your crack. But if you're on Jordan and 14th, then you're probably trying to work, catch a date.
Were you prostituting or were you going after dope or what were you doing?
I was leaving the spot because I just smoked some crack. But
Just-
I knew I needed to get back. That was one of my relapses. And I was only coming out for a few hours at that time.
Okay, so you had just smoked some crack. But when you say you're coming out for a few hours to get a date, to get some more money?
Yeah, but I knew I needed to walk home. This was one of them intense relapses where I'm stressed out because I know I need to walk home.
My thing is, are you walking home to go home or are you walking because you need a date for more money?
Both.
Okay?
I was walking home, but in the hopes of the mix, I caught a date.
Okay?
And he was like, what's going on? And if you get to know me, I'll tell him everything. I mean, I saw him, there's no use of playing around with it. Guys like, I'm on probation, I'm relapsing, my dude's mad because he knows I'm not supposed to be in this situation or in this area. Blah, 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 blah. And
So,
whatever.
okay, let me slow you down there. Did he get, when he rolled up behind you, did he get out of the car?
Yeah.
And are you guys,
Well, at first he was like, what are you doing over here?
did he get out or did he roll down his window to talk to you?
He rolled out the window at first.
He rolled down the window and said, what are you doing over here?
Mm.
Okay, what did you tell him?
I told him I was getting high.
You told him you were getting high? You told him that?
Yeah.
Well, at least you're honest.
I was getting high. I mean, it is what it is. There's no point. He's like, then he'd ask me something about the house. I said, everybody knows there's an open search warrant on that house. Don't ask me if they're selling drugs over there, because you know they're here. That's selling, and that's when he got out. And so after I told him everything, I was like,
Okay, when you're telling him everything, are y'all just standing outside?
Yeah.
Outside of his car?
Yeah, and my little black purse that I had was on top of his car.
Did he put it up there?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me everything you told him.
I told him that I had relapsed, but I was still doing my program at that time.
Okay.
I had relapsed.
Okay.
And my boyfriend was upset about it because I didn't have business being in the area. That's what we argued about.
You and your boyfriend?
Mhm.
Okay.
Because he doesn't want me to do drugs.
Okay.
And I said, I've been trying to walk up for a couple hours, but every time I walk, in case of date, I'm right back over here.
So you told him, been trying to walk home, but if you catch a date, you end up back over here?
Yeah.
Hold on. How many dates did you catch that night?
That day,
Yeah.
I don't know. Just a couple, because I wasn't out there for a couple hours.
Okay. So you told him that every time I catch a date, I end up back over here, then what?
And it took, because it was like, I just walked home, but I was like, every time I catch a date, come look over here, I don't know if I'm with him, that's when he offered a ride.
Oh, to take you home?
Yeah.
And I didn't ask you this, what time is it that he rolled up on you? About, like, is it daylight, is it dark, is it?
It's daylight.
It's daylight? Okay. So he offers you a ride home. Did you tell him, okay, and where's home? Is that your daddy's house or is it Culberson?
Culberson.
Did you give him the address?
Mm-hmm.
Have you gotten in the car yet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how, did he search you before you got in the car or anything?
Yeah, he searched the purse and made me break my little crack pipe.
He searched your purse
Mm.
and he made you break the crack pipe? Did he search your body before he put you in the back seat? How'd you break it?
Just do it now. Yeah, but when we got to the house and I looked for my purse, he left it on top of the car.
Oh, whoops. Okay, so you got in, did you get the back seat or the front seat?
Okay.
Okay. Did he start driving to your house?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did he go straight to 633 Culbertson?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then what?
Then got there, he let me out, and I was like looking for a purse. And then that's when we realized that he just left it up on top of it or to me to go back and get it after minutes. And
So did it fall out? You were looking for your purse and it wasn't up there? Did it fall off the top of his car?
Yeah, that's. I can see that we had things on our mind. I was like,
What other things were checking your mind?
Not saying for him, my purses have stayed up there. It seemed like there would have been other things on your mind. Cause I was like, I've never heard of that. But you know, people make mistakes. So we did.
Okay, so you go back, did you get back in the car or did you ever get out of the car?
No, I
The
got
house.
out of the car.
So did you get back in the car to go look for your purse? You didn't?
No, you didn't really have to. You know, there's nothing in the back seat. I was just looking. And I was like, where's my purse?
Okay, and then you realize he left it on the roof of the
I
car.
was saying, last time I seen it was on top, and he was like, he was looking in the front seat. You got your purse? I said, no, I don't. And he looked the front seat, and he seen that there wasn't one. I said, you left it on top of the car.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then so I started walking towards for the car, but I noticed that he had shut his car because he drove into the driveway, like as if he just came home. Yeah.
So he drove into the driveway, that's when you get out, or he has to let you out, you can open the door. You're looking for your purse, he's looking for your purse, nobody has a purse.
Right.
Then what?
Then I started going towards the door, and I was kind of looking at my peripheral vision, and I noticed he's following me.
Okay,
And so when I get to the door, he's right behind me, and I was like, I never asked it. I never questioned it. I thought maybe he just want to make sure I lived there or something.
mm-hmm.
And so as soon as I open the door, he comes in with me.
Do you have a key?
No,
or-
When you're at Will's house, how did y'all approach Will's house? On the side door, the side screen? Where it's open?
Front where the
Front
padlock
porch.
is.
No.
But then he was in the backyard, so when we talked to him, he was in the backyard.
Yeah, well, when you walk on the porch, not the front one thing, it's just a screen and it wasn't locked. He never locks the door.
So do you not have a key to that house?
No, but there's not really a key.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because it's screen door, it stays unlocked. But usually also when I relapse, he gets angry and locks the door. But it was unlocked.
So you didn't question him because you thought he was just trying to make sure that you lived there?
Yeah.
So the screen door was unlocked when you got there and you went inside and he followed you?
Mm-hmm.
Was Will home?
No.
Where do you think he was?
I don't know, he used to go play pool. So he was either playing pool, because he usually just lives home, he's always home.
Okay.
All the time he's gone is go to the bank, to the grocery store, or pool. Like that's it.
Okay. So you went inside, he followed you. What happened next?
So I'm upstairs and went.
You went upstairs?
Yeah, we went upstairs.
Did he follow you upstairs?
Mm-hmm.
Any words exchanged when he went into your house? Any words exchanged while y'all were going upstairs?
No.
Is this normal activity for you to
No.
let someone? I mean, well, what was going on? Were y'all?
I knew that I was on probation.
Okay.
So I don't think I'm thinking is I don't want to get in trouble. You know, I don't know what, that's why I'm not questioning the situation. I don't know what's going on. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not. I just thought the whole time I'm thinking that maybe he wants to make sure that somebody lives here or that I live here or what, you know.
Okay.
That's what's going on in my mind, so I never questioned.
Okay.
But as when he came in, oh yeah, my bad. Walker came in, I was like, this is the living room, this is the den. I was just like explaining the house. I was like, this is the living room, this is the den, and I said, house upstairs as well. Me, he just got into it. And so.
Well, are you thinking he's...
Trying to see if it's, I'm thinking, my thinking is seeing if I live here, you know, it's just my place of residence. Because I would never have thought in many years that it was for that situation.
Okay. So, you go upstairs, he falls.
Right.
Okay?
And I said, this is Will's room. I said, and I opened up the other room. I said, this is my room because he got mad at me, so now we live in separate rooms.
Okay.
And he told me to have a seat.
Huh?
He told me to have a seat on my bed.
Whose room were you in?
Mine.
Okay. And did he say it like that, have a seat?
Yes.
Okay.
And so he starts going straight there and unzipping. He said, you know, this is better than the county. Because
Okay, say that one more time.
he said this is better than the county.
So he unzipped his pants and said, this is better than the county. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. All the way over there.
Do what?
On the way over there, I remember him asking, so what do I normally do with my dates?
When he's driving you?
Yeah, he's questioning, like, what do I do with my dates?
What'd you tell him?
Do I give him a head or, you know, what I do?
What'd you tell him?
I told him I think I did. I don't remember my answer to that. That just sometimes just never did, to be honest with you. I don't remember my answer to that. Things will come back slowly.
Okay, so he unzips his pants and says, this is better than the county.
Mm-hmm.
Then what?
So I started.
So did he take his dick out?
Yeah,
Was it erect when it came out? Did he have a hard on?
yeah.
So you put it in your mouth?
Mm.
Okay.
And then I started getting head, and I told him he could hold his gun to the side because it's kind of slapping me in the face. Yeah.
Which side of his hip is the gun on?
This side.
Right
Because
side?
he's looking at me, so.
What did he say when you asked that?
He did.
He moved his gun? Or did he
Yeah.
take it out of the holster?
I don't think he didn't take it out there.
Okay.
And then he told me to lay back.
Okay.
And this wasn't done with no condom either. It was,
Okay.
it was no condom.
Did you lay back?
What were
Okay.
you wearing?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Okay. But you lay back, then what?
Then he got on top of me.
Okay.
And then he had started having sex with me.
Okay, how did he remove any of his clothing? Or was it just still out the zipper hole?
It's just still at the cigarette.
How did he get to your vagina? Well, you got clothes on,
Yeah.
so how did he get?
Maybe I had a dress on. I had to have had a dress on. I don't know. I don't really. I mean, either I had to have a dress on. I don't remember taking nothing off. It's not. I just lay back. And if you know, I normally don't have no panties on, so ever.
Okay, so he started having sex with you in your vagina,
Yes.
no condom.
No condom.
Okay.
That was the trippy part. Seemed like, you know, if you do that, it seemed like you'd have to wear a condom. Seemed like it.
Do most of your dudes wear condoms?
That's about half and half. More not than they do.
More don't than do. Okay.
So, I thought of her will. I thought of her door. I said the door. I'm just nervous.
What happened then?
I'm thinking came.
You think he ejaculated?
Yeah, I think he ejaculated because he kind of gonna slow down for a second and then move, you know. There was when they do that. But then I was like, I thought I got her will. So yeah, like
So you think he ejaculated before you said,
Yeah.
I thought I heard Will? Okay, so when you said I thought he heard, or I hear Will, what did he do?
zipped his stuff back up. And he went downstairs and left.
Did he come inside of you?
Yeah, he would have had to.
Could there be any left on your sheets or your mattress or your?
Have you done sheets since then?
Yeah.
What were you on the bed? Were you on the comforter? Was the bed
On
made?
the
Was there
comforter.
anything? Huh?
I was on the comforter and I've watched it and saw his will. We watched it twice.
Okay.
But he did come home not too long after he left.
Huh?
And so me and Will haven't got along ever since then.
Okay, what did you say?
Will came home not too long after he left.
Okay. Did you tell Will what happened?
I tell Will everything. I tell her everything. See, like, and he didn't appreciate it.
What did Will say?
He's still upset about that.
Well, let me ask you this. Was this consensual for you?
No.
Okay, I'm just asking. I mean,
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, you know, I can see there's nothing consensual, especially if I'm feeling for cracking, you know, there's no money involved. It's not definitely not gonna be, I'm just being real. Maybe if there was money involved, I could see, you know, you question it. No, it was not consensual. No. It was just one or the other.
It was what?
One or the other, the way
What,
it said.
the
Then it
jail
wasn't
or-
the county, yeah.
Okay.
Had he ringing you? Did I miss that part?
Did he
I don't
check you
think
for
so.
warrants or anything?
I don't know.
Do you know when
I don't
this
think so.
was?
This was about, I want to say about the beginning of May. The end of April, the beginning of May, somewhere around there. Maybe.
But you didn't hear him run you, or on your on the computer, or on the radio, or? Has he ever stopped you before this? Have you ever dealt with him other than that one time?
Had you ever seen him rolling around these side?
No, but it tried to stop me a little bit after that again when I was walking with somebody. And I totally acted like I didn't see him. I was walking the thing because he stopped the police car like, hey, like, it was just like, I was like, he acting like he's a normal person in the car saying, I said, I'm not stopping. And we walked all the way to the back. Then we seen the police car kind of circle around about 4 or 5 times. So we sat in the back house.
But he never made contact with you that time? Were you walking with another female?
No, ma'am.
Did you say, I'm not stopping loud enough for him to hear it?
Oh, no.
Or were you just under your breath telling your
Under
friend?
my breath.
Did you tell that friend what happened?
Yeah. East side. He lives right east side. On the corner of 16th and Highland.
What'd you tell him?
I told him what happened.
How'd you put it though?
I was like, he made me sacrifice him. I said,
You said what?
He made me sacrifice him.
Will Eastside talk to us if we want to talk to him, you think?
I'm sure.
Do you have a phone number for him? He just rolls over there at 16th
That's where he lives.
at Highland.
Mm-hmm.
What's his house look like?
It's on southwest or the northwest corner on 16.
Do you know East Side's real name?
No. Squirrel's pretty twisted. His sister's heavy set. She drives an orange. So
Will that be parked there?
it's parked in the door of the time.
And you told East Side?
Yeah, he knows about
How old a guy is he?
it. He's 40 or 50. Told my daddy, Sheriff, told Will. Pretty much everybody's around me.
So, you've only actually had contact, not just sexual contact with this officer one time.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a description of him.
He looks Italian and white, real hefty, like a weight builder. Looks like a thoroughbred weight builder, I guess. How much he weighs, I couldn't even tell you because he's more muscle than anything.
Okay.
Black hair, one thing. Black hair.
Okay.
Good looking, very good looking.
Good looking.
Good. And
How tall is he?
I don't know, everybody's telling me, maybe 5'10", I guess, 6 foot.
Facial hair, clean shaven?
I think clean shaven. I don't remember no facial hair, but I'm not too sure. I remember how his body build was in the color of his hair.
Did you see it on the news? You haven't seen anything on the news about this?
No, I know that I talked to a friend Lindell, and he told me that it's all over the news. Was I one of those? That's one too.
Did you talk to?
Yeah, that
What's his name?
Lindell. Oh God, Lindell.
Where's he live?
885. His number 885. He's over the AA. He's been clean for 6 years.
And he said it was on the news and asked if you were one of them?
Yeah, because he came and swooped me up too. He's my AA of the Kelly Club.
What'd you tell him when he asked?
Yeah. He's like, girl, I need to get to you. He said, that is all over the news.
What kind of car did this officer drive?
The black one, the black police officer, just the black with the white,
The old one or the new one?
the new one. It was, the car is black and the paint is white.
Some drink on?
Did you notice anything, that we should be made aware of his penis, or do you remember anything?
Like any bumps or anything on
Or anything? Marks, birthmarks, bumps, was it piercings, was he circumcised?
it? Yeah. No, it was nothing
Nothing.
special.
It was just a weenie?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever see his name? Did he ever tell you his name?
No.
Was he wearing a name tag?
God, I don't even know. You know, I'm nervous because I know I'm not supposed to be out there, you know, so that's what I'm concerned with.
Right.
Other than that, I probably would have been fake. Now, how did y'all find out about me?
We're just checking all the
We're running
women on the
streets.
east side
Mhm.
that run the streets. Just take the chance, making sure everybody's safe out there. And so we just kinda came in contact with you and found that information out, so we thought we'd better come talk to you.
Panic there for a minute. I
So
wanna,
what's been going on in the news?
well, it was on the news, I just wanted to see if you saw him on the news.
No.
I want a DNA sample from you, okay? And it's, like I said, it's for this case, so. You have to give me permission to take it. So, Rosetta Grate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and the Kim Davis, that's me, I'm a detective and we're at the Oklahoma County Jail, and you're gonna let me take buccal swabs, which is Q-tips on the inside of your mouth
Okay.
for your DNA. Sign right there, and then I'll date it, because I don't know what you guys.
Where y'all offering rehab to?
If someone needs it, we're offering it. Do you think you need it?
Yeah.
I will talk to the DA tomorrow and see what we can do for you.
A long-term one?
Huh?
A long term?
I don't know, sweetie, do you want a long time one? Is that what you need? Have you been to rehab before?
Yeah, but it was short.
But it was what?
It was a short time.
You need a long one? Just open.
Where's your mama?
On the south side. What about OCCC?
We like your daddy.
Do you?
Yeah, he's very nice. Who's that female that lives with him?
Michelle.
Is that like his girlfriend or?
Did you tell Michelle?
Mm-hmm.
She liked the
Did I
police?
poke you? Sorry, I kinda jumped.
I don't know.
Cause she said, oh no, she didn't tell me.
Probably not.
What's that brown on her face? What's that caused by?
I don't know. Maybe when she does smoke.
We were wondering.
Yeah. She could have been high. Well, I try not to go over there.
Cause that doesn't help if you're trying to be better. Got any questions?
What do you think should happen?
With the guy. Well, that shouldn't happen because that made me, I don't know, even though, it doesn't matter how good looking and all this stuff, it did something. And I still don't continue what it did. It just, I guess it made me feel like I couldn't, like, it just took something away. And then, like, every time I see police, I definitely don't feel the same about them. And I know I'd be wrong. Like,
Well, we're very sorry for
Yeah.
this happening to you.
I don't know, maybe in the long sense, I kind of started giving up. Does it make sense?
Well, you didn't
Because
have,
I always heard it, Will never let me live it down. So now I'm constantly hearing it at home. You bring if you had never been out there, that officer would have never been up here, you bring him into my home, and it's just constant nagging there, and then. Every time I think of that, it's just like, it's not fair.
No, it's not fair.
Mhm.
That, you hit the nail on the head there, it's not fair. He
Oh.
abused his power. And
Where's he at now?
in jail.
Is he?
Mhm.
He's up here?
Mhm. Yeah. Do you know any other girls that we need to talk to?
Sardine's mama, I don't know what her last name is. I don't even know her first name. She said her mama.
Chardine's mama. Who's Chardine?
Sardine is, she's light skinned or like brown skin, tall, green eyes.
And it
Charlena
Charlene.
or Charlena or Chardina?
Sardine.
And it happened to Chardina or it happened to Chardina's mama?
Her mama.
How do you know what happened? What?
Because he said something about me.
Huh?
He said she told me that he told her that I was working for him.
But did he assault Chardina's mama?
Yeah.
If we'll try to find, who's how do we find Chardina? She been in the county before? I mean,
Yeah.
because that's kind of a different name.
Yeah.
We might be able to go around her that way and find her.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know Chardina's number?
I don't even know what she said. I don't know.
But Chardina's the black female with green eyes?
Yeah, she's been in and out of here. Or she got out of prison, I think, beginning of last year, to 3 years.
And it's her mama that got assaulted?
Where does she stay?
I don't hear there.
Where were you at when you found this out?
15th and high.
Was Chardina over there hanging out?
Mhm.
Is she working?
Yeah, she was.
She smoking?
Mm-hmm.
Is her mama a smoker?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anybody else?
Do you know a girl that stays over off of roughly about 15th and something that goes by Fats?
A girl?
Fats? A nickname Fats?
I never heard of that name.
I hadn't heard of that name either.
Do you
Okay.
want this in here, or that make you uncomfortable? Let me write Valerie's number on the back too. In case you can call us collect if we're not at our desk and we know we got a collect call. Then we'll know it's from you and we'll come over. If we're there, we'll answer it.
Did you have this
I know.
warrant when he stopped you and assaulted you?
No, I was doing my program.
Okay.
But it was never the same going back after her.
No.
No, I'm constantly looking over my shoulder.
Are those stay free maxi pads in your shoes?
Oh, that was that lady's yellow with those pads.
She's got pads in her shoes to make them softer, I guess?
Yeah, this thing's hard, but it doesn't hurt.
Good idea.
Okay, so your name is Valerie.
That's Valerie and I'm Kim.
Yeah, this daddy gave me this.
Uh-huh.
Um,
But you didn't call us.
I did twice. I left messages on both y'all's phone. Yes, I did. I left messages on both. I didn't even text one point. Yes, I did.
I don't know.
When?
As soon as daddy gave me the card, maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks ago at the most. At the most.
From what phone?
Kevin's phone, a 328 number.
I never would, because I'd have been excited if I'd have got a message.
Yes, I did. I'm positive, I'm 110% positive because I was
I'm not, I believe you. I'm
because I
just,
told dad, said they never even call me back.
Do you have the mainline number on there? 297-1133?
I don't think so. No, it's mine. All right, if you need us, call us. I will talk to the DA tomorrow about getting you in some rehab. Okay?
Okay.
If you need something else, call us. We'll get you in counseling if you need that too.
Okay.
Okay? Your comforter's been washed, you're sure of it?
Yeah.
Okay. What about your clothes that you were wearing?
My neighbor could have seen something. You might want to ask my neighbor.
Could have seen him in your driveway or something?
Yeah.
Which
Alright.
neighbor?
The white lady across the street.
I gotta stand up, just, I'm not rushing you, I'm just standing because my back's hurting.
Why, is she a nosy body or something?
How long do you think he was at your house, parked in your driveway?
At least 30 minutes. At least. It really looked abnormal. I mean, he was parked, there was no cars in the driveway. He was parked up like he just lived there.
Went up close.
Yeah, close.
What time of day? Is daylight?
Daytime?
Like daytime, like 2 in the afternoon, or daytime, like 6 p.m.?
It was probably more towards 6 to 2. More probably like 4, 5, so it was still daylight.
Did he make any small talk with you? Do you remember anything he might
In
have
the car, as far as my head jobs and stuff, probably trying to
About
get
dates.
off. Yeah. How many women so far have y'all found out?
We're still in the
We
process
still got more to talk to.
of the investigation, so we don't have it.
Wow. Was it one that came forward, or how did everything?
Yeah, somebody came forward, is how it started. So, we're still working it, but if you need us, you call us. And like I said, we might come back over after we talk to the DA about your rehab and stuff,
Okay.
okay?
All right.
Alright. She'll put you. Oh, it's cooler out here. Oh, boy, we should have that on the rack.
What's his name, or the black guy?
Davis.
Yeah. Ask her why she's next. She didn't want to talk, make her try.
Yes. The addiction is, that's hard. Sometimes I be thinking I'm fixing to go concrete, and I don't even know, but, well, we was talking last time, and you have to understand that I was with someone when this happened. I mean, I'm still kind of with him at the house that it happened in.
Willie
Well, the one that
doesn't like us.
he does. He's just, he lived it, you know, my brother called about the, he probably thought when the warrant for the violation, because I had been doing my drug program. And, anyways, he's just, I don't know, he's a really nice person, don't let him fool you.
Okay.
And so, he will work in that house though, but, when, I just didn't bring that because I didn't, you know, I know how Will is. You know, about how the people on the block watching or whatever, and, you know, he don't want nothing in business, but I know that when we was messing around at the officer, that like around my bedding, around my bed is the boards and stuff. I remember that there was a desk right here, and then there was a chair, and the chair was kind of like, you know, and I remember that he pushed it, and nobody ever sits in the chair. So I thought, on that one, that might still have his fingerprints, because don't nobody ever go in the room. Like, because me and him sleep in separate rooms.
Okay.
You know, after like the 4-3 laps, he was just like, you want to move into this other room, okay? So the other room was full of books, and the lady that passed away there is full of nothing but books and stuff. And then on the rail, when he had scooted me up some, you know, so it could, I guess, adjust itself, I remember that afterwards, you know, I was putting my thing there, but you know, during sex, I'm trying to talk.
Just say it.
I
You're not gonna
know.
break the sound. It's okay, just relax, it's okay. Just, it's alright, just relax.
I just want to get it out because it's just like, anyways, you know, I was trying to like wipe or whatever. I remember because I do this a lot, like when there's no protection involved, like I'll try to wipe whatever, and I know it's because he's the only man I ever messed with in the house, and Will knows about it, and he's still upset about it. But so along that wooden ledge around the bed, like
The runner, are you talking about the
Bed
base?
skirt.
yeah, and then in the chair when I got back up, I know that I never wiped those areas.
Okay, what did you use to wipe your vagina off with?
the towel, and the towel was open out the closet. I had just grabbed it because I was nervous. I hadn't been home in maybe about 3-4 days, and I knew that Will was gonna be upset, and so I threw it in there. But I never got back in the closet.
So is there a towel in the
I'm
closet
pretty sure
that
that's what came to mind. That's what came to mind.
What color was the towel?
I think it was. I'm so used to the white ones with like a stripe through it, but it was a rag. If it's not, it's just a rag up in there.
Like a
a
hand
washcloth
towel
or a body
washcloth,
towel?
or towel.
No, not a big towel.
Okay.
And I don't remember being like the washcloth. It was like kind of like a towel.
Like a hand
Like a
towel?
hand towel.
Like a dish towel from the
Like
kitchen?
a dish towel from the kitchen. I remember the white one with the strip.
Where did you throw it in your
Just
closet?
in the closet. I don't.
What color was it?
I'm thinking it's white with like the blue.
So it has a stripe,
Yeah.
and it's in that closet in the room that you
Yes.
sleep in.
Yeah.
Have you talked to Willie about this?
Is he gonna let us in the house to go get it?
I don't know. I don't know. I have.
You're gonna have to talk him into letting us. Can you call him?
I have. I called him the first because I know that. I don't know. I mean, I know that, you know what I'm saying.
Tell me this.
I go to court on the 16th.
Tell me this, because I'm a little confused that you were talking about the railing around the bed.
Okay, you know the bed.
Draw it.
Okay.
Oh, you're a lefty too? Holy crap, there's a lot of lefties in this case.
We're all lefties.
Are you serious? Wow. It's not always. Remember, it used to be always righties to be in a room.
Power to the lefty.
Okay. You got my bed, right? Okay.
Where's the pillows?
Okay.
Show me,
We're
draw the pillows. You face it
Okay,
wherever
we're
you
gonna come in. We're gonna come in. This is the door.
Okay.
Okay.
Where's your headboard?
The headboard. There's not a headboard.
Okay.
Well, there is.
Where's the pillows?
There's a headboard right here. The pillows is right here.
Okay.
There's there was two. There was four, but I'm sure he snatched his back. I always go snatch his 2 pillows, his favorite pillows. Okay. To get on his nerves. And so there's a dresser right here, and a chair that doesn't fit into the dresser. That's why it's
Okay.
Okay. And I remember that was kind of like about right here, and he had pushed it back.
Okay.
See, it's like this, but it's not leather.
It's a vinyl.
It might be leather. I don't know, but not really leather. No.
Vinyl, maybe?
Yeah, because I don't know a material to describe material to you. That's my daughter. Okay, so but he pushed that back, and so I was performing the oil like right here.
So you're at the foot of the bed?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm performing oil. Okay, and so I think he wasn't like clean, but I didn't have time, so I did that. So I'm thinking that's still, you know what I'm saying? When they're
Did
not
he ejaculate in your mouth?
no.
Okay.
When they're not clean, and I'll start, then there'll be like fuzzy or maybe hairs, and I'll do that. So I'm thinking the back of the chair, as long as the chair's still staying right there, could be.
So did you like this? And
Yeah, because it's nasty.
Where'd you wipe it?
On the chair, because I was pushed still
On
pushing.
the chair.
I'm telling you, this is a good thing. Okay, I'll check it because it was not the most nicest experience. Okay. And it didn't happen at home, so it was like, I think that's pretty much when I started just going downhill, because he was always saying every day we wake up he'd say something about that, and that was pretty much for that's when I went out the door, because like my relapses would last maybe a couple hours, and then maybe even though it was a couple days a day, that time it's just like anyways. Okay, so then that wasn't enough. He wanted to do it. So I don't remember what I had on. Okay? I honestly don't remember what I had on. So I don't know if it could be, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I watched, don't make it seem like I'm a dirty person, but for some reason, that day, the stuff, I was just kind of throwing it places. Does that make sense? Because I knew I did wrong by bringing him in there, or having the man in there, or him coming in on his own, whichever way you want to label it. Because he's like, if I had never relapsed, it would have never happened. That's what I did.
Okay, you gotta quit blaming yourself that this happened, because he's the one totally in the wrong. I'm not saying, I'm sad that you relapsed, and no, you shouldn't have. That has nothing to do with him taking advantage of you. He wears a uniform and a badge and a gun, and he's supposed to protect you, not hurt you, no matter what state of affairs you're in.
Yeah,
So you need to quit blaming yourself.
I don't know. He just kind of like, if I would never relapse.
Well,
Well, maybe, you know what, maybe we can talk to Willie and sit down, because we didn't tell him anything when we met him. That's why he probably wasn't too forthcoming with us, because he didn't probably know why we were there.
If you just talk to him, because he's the sweetest person in the world. You know what I'm saying? He's been there for my daughter and everything, and I.
We'll talk to him. We'll talk to him. So tell us about the next act.
Okay. Then I laid back, and he didn't. Of course, there's no protection. Okay, so, but I wasn't. He had pulled me up,
to
and
get your cooch to the edge of the bed.
yeah.
Well, let's just say how it is.
Okay. Yeah, to bring my stuff to the edge of the bed so he could read. And I remember that I had read that something about the chair. So pay attention to the chair. Whatever if the chair, if he's moved the chair, there's only one chair upstairs like that. So, anyways, that's the chair. I would just take the whole chair and just do the whole top of it. You know, thing. Okay. Because I don't think Will has wiped that chair down. Okay, so when he pushed me, I pulled my thing in. I remember it's still something about the chair, but I also remember I grabbed the side of the bed. You know
The wood railing?
yeah, like it's not wood railing, but it's like it's not wood. It's the mattress is hard.
Oh, the box springs.
Yes,
You grabbed the
and
side of
there's
the box
plastic
springs.
still on it though.
Okay.
There's
Okay.
plastic still on
Okay.
it. Okay.
So you grabbed that box springs?
Yes, because the comforter, that's what because the comforter's white, and I was concerned about if Will would, I'm thinking 100 different things at this moment, like Will's gonna walk in and see this, and saying, and anyways, the rag in the closet.
Oh, hold on, lead us up to it. So after he makes you have sex with him, then I'm assuming he's putting his penis back in his pants?
Yeah.
Then you get up, and where do you get the rag from?
Off of my dresser, because it's like the dusting rag.
Okay.
That's why I remember being white, I believe with the blue strip. Okay.
Okay.
And I remember I just kind of, thing it, and I threw it in the closet.
Okay.
Shut the door, okay. I've not been back in that closet since.
Do you
There's
think there
nothing
could
in
be
it.
stuff on the box springs, on the plastic of the box springs?
Yeah,
Why do you think that?
because I had pulled up the comforter.
Because you didn't want to get anything on the comforter?
Right, I was trying not to get nothing on the comforter because it's white.
Is your bed with the box spring plus a mattress?
Yeah.
Or you do sleep on the box spring?
No, it's the box spring plus the mattress.
But you're touching the box spring.
Not the mattress.
Right, because the plastic is, which one that has the plastic is the box spring, I believe.
Right.
Bottom or top?
It has to be the bottom one,
Okay.
because it's not very high off the ground. Okay.
Are you off the
And
ground, or is it laying
I'm
on
off the ground. No, it's not off the ground.
Can you slide stuff under your bed?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so the mattress box springs on the bed.
So, yeah, we took that off because the bed was like an older bed. But it looks really nice and plushed out pretty. He makes things pretty. So, when you go to my closet, I'm comfortable now because, he knows about it. So it's not like I'm hiding anything. It's just kind of was like everything washed down. But my spirit won't let me rest. Does that make sense?
Your what?
My spirit's not letting me rest on him.
That's okay. Okay.
So chair, rag, and plastic on the box springs.
Yes, I want you to pay attention to around the edge. Oh, around, okay, this bottom right here. Because that's what, about the middle of the bed to this end.
And you use this hand to wipe.
Where's the closet at?
Right in front of the bed. When you walk into my room, okay, you're gonna walk upstairs and it's gonna be the room to your right here. Not this way, right? There's 4 rooms upstairs, okay? You're gonna walk upstairs and it's gonna be a room to your right, and then room to your right, and then his room, and then another room.
So it's the second room on your right?
Yeah, it's gonna be the one in front of you to the right, okay? So you're gonna open the door, and the bed's gonna be right there, you're gonna have a bunch of books. It's the only room with many books in there. The bed's right here. So when you walk to the bed, it's gonna be from the middle of the bed
To the right,
from the middle of the bed to the right.
okay?
Everything that.
And the desk is right
and
here.
everything is, he doesn't have a vacuum, so, you know, I'm just saying if anything's on the floor or whatever, just, if, I don't know what y'all would.
Did you see, like, his weenie drip anything on the floor? Cause you know, sometimes it.
Yeah, it does. I don't know, it may, could have, but, you know.
Is
I
there
just-
carpet in that room,
Yeah.
or, okay?
Yeah,
Did you, you know what it feels like when someone ejaculates
Yeah.
inside? Did you feel that?
yeah, I know he did. That's why I wiped with the thing.
Okay. And what's else is gonna be in that closet? Is any of your clothes and stuff?
Is the closet full, or is there just gonna be a rack?
No, okay, the closet is like this, there's shelf cases, when you first open the closet, there's like, drawers, like maybe about 9 drawers, and then you got the top part of the dresser thing. I'm thinking in my mind, it's gonna be sitting on top, like right there, somewhere, you know, but I told you, my daughter's been in there, but I don't know why she would get in that closet, I'm just saying, if there's anything. But I have just a couple of outfits to the right on the bar, but nothing major. I'm saying, because I never used the closet for nothing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's got one of them older smells.
And you're positive that the comforter's been washed?
Yeah, the comforter's been washed.
But you don't think you got anything on the comforter because you pulled it back?
Right. Yeah. Especially when I was trying to wipe my hand off them. You know, when you're trying to raise that. That's why I raised things. I was trying to, like, wipe my hand off something besides the comforter. Makes sense? Because y'all already have sex.
No. So you were just trying to wipe it off?
Y'all
with
already
plastic?
had, yeah.
Because you went, and then went,
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And so I wanted y'all to focus on the chair and the rag in the closet. Just in case I may have went back and moved the rag, try my second and third drawer. Second and third drawer.
in
In the
this
closet?
dresser?
My dresser is next to my bed.
Okay.
Okay. Second and third drawer in my dresser next to my bed.
Okay.
Okay, so we got the chair
Side of the bed.
on the side of the bed. Because I really want him done. It did. It was an emotional effect. And then the rag in the closet, and then these bodies too. So those are the two most important things that I thought that y'all could use if you're trying to look for some type of evidence. Because I mean, I just kind of came back this last month because of how intense things got. Things got really intense on so when you go talk to him about that, you know, I know that hurt his feelings. You know, whose feelings did it not hurt? But I'm just like that. I'm always concerned with everybody but me. Okay, so just.
Okay, you need to quit worrying about Willie. He needs to get over it. You need to quit blaming yourself for this because it's not your fault.
I know, but it's just like the whole time it was just like if I had not have relapsed, he was mean about it. I mean, you know, in that area, and I just like I felt like that. Maybe I could have tried harder not to relapse. You know, I don't really know.
Well, we're gonna hopefully get you into that rehab.
Well, and from this point forward, you just look forward, don't look backwards.
Yeah, you can't look back.
Because you can't change what you relapsed or you didn't relapse. It doesn't matter if you were sober or you were 10 sheets to the wind. What he did to you was wrong.
Yeah, you know, because I mean, it did. It's just like even though I was relapsing, felt like I was pulling out of it. Because usually when I relapse, I'm down, I'm out there. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I can't come back in, but I was being able to come back in because it was a peaceful environment, and it's just like once that happened, it's just like
It invaded your own
yeah. And
home.
you'll see from that, you'll see like basically that's when I fell off. That was sometime in May, and I hadn't been back since June 1st to the program. So I got June, July, and August. 3 months, and I was doing good. I was at phase 2, you know.
Mhm.
Me and Erica Hall, I don't know if you know the probation officer.
Well, you'll get back there. You will. I think you are confident enough in yourself that you don't wanna go back and do that again.
No, I don't, and I have a granddaughter. That's what you'll see. They'll see her room across, cause my daughter's gonna get it back next month, like full custody of her and a boy. First she had her, and then he took her to court. He got visitation, and she moved in with him. Now they took her from him. She had taken to court there, but it's just for her to be 17. She's going through a lot with my granddaughter, and Will went and got a whole room. You'll see what.
He sounds like a pretty decent guy.
Yeah.
How long y'all dated?
Like 2.5 years. Yeah, he's really good too. He's really trying to help my daughter. You know, she's in night school. You know, so I was proud of her because I only had enough for one phone call. So I called my daughter, and because I passed out the first few days. I was just tired.
So have you talked to Will since you've been in here?
For 1 minute
That 1 minute thing?
But the only thing I'm doing is crying. I was like, I know, I apologize, and his phone's on now. I just apologized because he didn't, when I talked to my daughter, he said she's going to tell him how to put some money, you know, because he would have put some money on my phone. Well, he said, but nobody's put no money, but you know, I'm not fixing to stress somebody out because I know that my addiction is tiring.
Mhm.
I just knew I had it. But I do want him done, and I was ashamed, you know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like after that, I'm getting high and I'm like constantly looking, you know, like, it was for the last incident with the police. It was just being scared, you know, not knowing, you know, because you're high, you don't know if it's going to be a police thing or a loin thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I had read it on the paper. There was a paper sitting out about. I thought my scene was bad. I guess it was talking about the same one about a lady. He made her do it to him in the back seat, and then took her to some abandoned location, and then made her do it. So I guess mine ain't the worst scene in this scenario. So I was.
They're all bad.
Yeah.
They're all bad.
So I can imagine what she feels like, you know, because that was even more scary, you know, because you don't know if you're in the car seat or out the car seat. You don't know what it's going to do. At that point, you don't know if they could kill you, you know what I'm saying, get away with it. Because when you're high, you're in a different state of mind anyway, you know. And did y'all get to find that lady, Charlene's mama?
We haven't even tried yet.
No, we've been so busy.
Charlene or Charlene? Charlene, she's real tall, got hazel eyes.
Well, we haven't
Where did I
started yet.
thought it was Shadina or something.
Shadina!
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
Okay.
her mama.
Okay.
We haven't, we're gonna try, we got a list of stuff to do on it, but we're still working on the yucky part of it, the paperwork part of it, so.
Yeah.
We'll go look for her.
Yeah, because he's the one who told her that I was working for him or something, and, you know, he's putting my name out there in the streets bad.
Okay.
So they're trying to, you know, I guess I was working for him.
Like he was a pimp working for him? Or how did you
I
take
guess
that?
I took it as working for the police.
Oh, it was a snitch?
Yeah.
Okay,
And things weren't good for me.
okay.
So, yeah.
We need a phone number on Molly just in case.
Does he have a phone number, Willie?
Oh, 405-249-4072. Yeah, just when you talk to Will.
Do you think he'll let us come in and get that stuff?
If you just talk to him, yeah, you know, make sure you, like when you're talking to him, make sure you let him know that, you know, that y'all have talking to me.
Okay.
And that's exactly where the areas was at, because I don't know if he might, you know, be like, you know, say we'll just come in and look at the thing. Don't tell him exactly what you're coming looking for, because he could be like, oh, I moved all that or whatever. Just make sure, say she just told us to look in a couple of areas in that room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What if I tell him that we just wanna take some pictures in that room?
Yeah, and then, you know, saying, and then look around, because I don't know where his feelings, That's why I was like, if y'all haven't done it by the 16th, hopefully, you know, that's keep him a program and maybe it's just county time, or some people they give 30 days to, some people that, you know, you get right back out that day, or maybe, cause it's my second mess up on the program. So, and, they still have 5 misdemeanors, so I don't know. What they're gonna do on that one. But I know that I had called that myself, or not called, put my thing in, so I don't know if they're gonna, hold me here. If they do, cause I'm still gonna ask for here, cause I feel like, I want to, I mean, I know I can go out there and work and do that stuff, but I'm just talking about going from that lifestyle, you know, to fitting back into the working, cause I worked all my life, you know, there was nothing, ain't too many jobs I have, from customer service rep to waitressing to whatever. If I can't do it, I learn quick, right? So I was like, I do want to go, I wanna go out the city, because I've been to that DRI, but that was like a head, a women and men's facility, just didn't seem as private. Anyways, did it.
You keep working forward to that, okay? Cause I think that's a great idea for you.
And we talked to the DA, and he's checking on getting you into that rehab, to a rehab. And I told him it needed to be long-term.
That's what I did tell you long term, didn't
Yep.
I? Okay.
And I told him that.
And what did he say?
He said, okay.
Okay.
So, like, if he can do it, if anybody can do it, he can do it.
Put me in a rehab.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, what, did you tell him I was in the program?
We didn't
No.
talk to him about any of that. He just.
Oh, this is something that he can just do on his own.
Well,
Well, he has to get with the public defender's office and work it out with them, but they're never against that. That's always good.
that
You
someone wants to go to rehab.
Okay. You're talking about with my case?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know my public defender yet.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't know, I
It
think
may
it's
not even have been assigned yet either. That's
because it's 16, but,
all right. Well, let us go get on this. You got any questions or anything else?
no, is that 701 Coke Court?
That's
If I think about anything else?
just call us.
Because that was really on my spirit, and I really pray God right now in the name of Jesus that's still there.
We hope so too.
Okay? I really hope it's there for y'all.
We do too.
I know.
So we're gonna go get on it right now. And if you don't need to write us, just call us again.
Call us like you did a while ago.
Okay.
We're in there. You know, you might have to